Welcome in, Scrooge Crew. I'm super excited to show you what I've built recently. This is my very first Lego Star Wars army, and it's an army of night troopers, the Great Mothers, and all the other characters. We'll walk you through them a little bit, but I just got in from Whatnot, from my friend Grant Kite. I just got in Sabine Wren, and we're going to put Sabine Wren right here. She's going to be there with Ezra and Ahsoka, and I've also got a lightsaber for her, so it'll be just perfect. This is the crowning event, the final move. I've got to put Sabine on her area right there, and then my first Lego Star Wars army is complete. I'll tell you some of the stuff that I like about it and how I went about it. So thank you all for watching. Let's crack this open. Let's see what's inside here. Got a little bag. Oh, that's just a bunch of visors and stuff. Okay. Okay, she did come with her hair. That's perfect. I was hoping that would be the case. Let's put her legs right there. Let's put her torso right here. She's got two different heads here. We'll check those out. We don't need the blasters. And let's give her... Oh, does she have the same head? Weird. And then her helmet right here and her hair. So let's do this. Let's put her together. I never put my figs all the way together. You can see I always leave a little space between their hips and their torso just in case they try to split or crack on me. I don't want that to ever happen. So let's put her together. We're going to have her kind of running and leaning forward with her saber. It looks like I got two heads. I don't know if that's normal or unique. If so, that's cool. I'm not sure why I got two, but that's kind of cool. You get to see me open it and have two. Maybe it's so you can have one for her hair and then switch it quickly for one for her helmet. So let's put her helmet right here on the side so you can see it like it rested on the ground there. And then let's give her a saber right here. Bright green saber for her. And she'll be running forward just like the rest of them. Let's put her other foot forward here like this. Here like this, actually. And she'll be running forward. This is exciting, everyone. This is super exciting because I've been working on this and building this. I had it in mind for quite some time. And now, finally, I've got all the crew here. She doesn't want to stand up all the way. She's leaning forward pretty good here. Let's lean her back just a little bit. See if I can sneak her in there. She doesn't want to... Ezra's standing up really good, but she's kind of leaning forward. We'll just let her lean forward like she's really going for it. Maybe I'll have her stand up because she's about the same height as Ezra. Okay, we'll just leave them like that. That looks cool. She can kind of just be leaning forward, and then Ahsoka can be leaning just like that. Perfect. Now we've got the trio there. So let me just tell you, this is my first Star Wars Lego army. I'm super excited. These guys are called the Night Troopers, and as you can tell, they have faces that look like zombies. I made some of them coming forward at her like they've been reawakened by the Night Sisters or the Great Mothers. And they're necromancers, so they can bring people back to life. So these ones probably have been shot down, but they're being brought back to life. And then I have some of these guys that they're working on right now, putting their magic toward them and bringing them back to life. I got those ones from my friend Geek Boy for Life on Whatnot. Those are pretty cool. They're like custom built. They are Lego, but he takes Lego and puts skeletons inside of their torsos and stuff like that, so they look like they're half and half. And when I bought those, I thought this will be perfect for my undead army. Let's see, we have a whole bunch of the guys over here. You can see I've put some swapped arms with different red and deep red, some gray hands, some black hands, and then some different custom printed Lego arms, so that they're a little bit different because they're basically brought back to life from all the pieces on the battlefront and sometimes they have different colored arms. Sometimes they just grab a helmet that they have. And if you look close, they have little tiny bits of gold all over them where their cracks and their damage is. You can really see it on these black guys back here. They look really cool. We've got Thrawn back in there. We've got Morgan Elsbeth, Marok, Old Daka with a burial pod right here. Check out that burial pod. I really like Old Daka the most, so I had to bring her back in here. And in this storyline, in my mind, the Great Sisters, these three witches over here to the left, they are the ones that brought Old Daka back to life. And Old Daka, in their lore, they put them in these burial pods just like this. They put them in the burial pods and after they've passed away. So they've brought this burial pod back to Peridia, and Thrawn has ordered the witches, the Great Mothers, to revitalize Old Daka because she's the most powerful necromancer. And he's going to have Marok guard Old Daka, and Enoch's up there guarding the front to make sure no one can get up to Old Daka. And Thrawn has decided to try to revitalize Old Daka so that she can win this battle against Ahsoka, Ezra, and Sabine. So let me just take you around a little bit, show you some different things here. They've got their transport vehicles back there. There's a warrior style Night Sister right there. She's ready to go to battle. She's watching over, making sure that all the necromancing and the bringing back to life is working out fine. Got Ezra, Ahsoka, Sabine in the front. They're going on this little platform, and they're ready to go battle. Let's take her head out of here. Right there. They're ready to go battle, fight all these guys. We're going to find out who's going to win and who's going to lose. I just really wanted to show this off to you. Everybody has built their own mocks and their own style of armies. They usually will do clone troopers and all that kind of stuff. One thing that I wanted to point out, which you've already noticed, is you see all of my troopers, all of my night troopers are all going forward, kind of at a semicircle around Ahsoka and Sabine and Ezra. I wanted mine to not look so stiff, the army, so I wanted them all to be like facing them, trying to go in toward the focal point for the battle. I think it came out really well. I'm really happy with it. I just barely got in Sabine just in the mail today, so I'm really excited about that. Thank you, Grant Kite from Whatnot. Thank you, Geek Boy from Whatnot, for helping me get the last characters that I needed. And I will tell you, I think this is complete. I probably could add a few more night troopers here in the corners, just on the sides and stuff. Maybe I'll do that here and there. But I'm really glad to see this. It has its own platform. It looks like Peridia back there. I'm really happy, and I'm glad that I got to share this with you. Take a moment, subscribe, like our shows, and go look around and see some of our short videos. We really have a fun time trying to bring to you comedy. We're going to bring some artwork. I'm going to teach you all how to draw and how to paint, and some different techniques and some different elements of design, kind of like the recipe or the math or the science of drawing and artwork, so that y'all can learn how to do that. And I will teach you in a way that's for beginners or for anyone that is on their journey through the art world and trying to become better, more creative, and make really cool, interesting mocks, cool, interesting artwork, and cool, interesting stories. So I appreciate everyone being here. I'm really excited to show you this, and I want to thank y'all once again. Please like and subscribe, and we will see you on the next video.